How you guys doing? So, I kind of want to just talk freely and just say whatever's on my mind or whatever comes to me. But as far as right now, um, one thing I've understood throughout my experience, as far as like trying to accomplish things, you know, and especially in this world that we live in where there's so much happening, there's so much distractions, and not only outside of us but also internally. And the one thing I realize is that we are responsible. A lot of us are responsible for what is going on outside of us, whether we're aware of it or not, whether we want to admit to it or not. Because a lot of people trying to avoid, you know, working whatever issue they got internally because they feel as though um, someone outside of them is supposed to help them. But you ever notice how, you know, even if you go to like a counselor or you talk to a friend or anybody that you know about whatever issue that you have, the answer is never going to satisfy you and you're still going to be going through whatever you're going through. So that tells you already that you're the key. You're the one who's to set you free, to set your soul free. Because when we keep on accumulating things within us and we don't speak up, or we don't necessarily have to speak up to anybody. You can admit it to yourself because a lot of us trying to hide from ourselves because we don't want to admit that we've been hurt. We don't want to admit that we've been through something. And because of the situation or the people, the places, and the things, because we attach to those things, right? We allow it to continue to cause pain into our lives. We allow them to continue to influence us the way that they have. And we think that we cannot do anything about it because their family or their friends or it's something that you had for a long time and you can't detach from it. So that's when comes the idea of like detachment, of detaching from unhealthy attachments. And so, like I was saying, unhealthy attachment can be, people, placing things that you know for sure are causing you some type of pain internally, and or are blocking you for accomplishing whatever you want to accomplish because they either disagree with it or they're trying to put their own belief or onto you, right? And because of that, because a friend or it's a thing or it's I don't know, it can be anything, whether it's a place that's causing you an environment that's causing you harm internally, pain, uh, uh, um stress, whatever it is, disease, you know whatever it may be, because it's something that you have for so long and you can't let go of it. You allow it to influence you still, whether you tell yourself that you can handle the situation. Anything that's going on in the environment is recorded within us. That's why a lot of people, whatever they might be, looking happy and doing good and everything like that, and you might think they're straight, but at the end of the day, you don't know what they're going through, what battles they're having internally to be that, you know. And again, I'm speaking from experience because I've been there, you know, and I understand how it feels, which is because I've been able to get out of that mindset, that state of being, which allowed me to even come forward and speak on this. Because I wouldn't if I didn't have no experience, because I don't want to lead people astray. So, when it comes to that, like, we have to understand in this world, like, there's so much program, there's so much distraction, there's so much things, and we wonder why, and we actually wonder who's causing it, who's responsible, who's doing this, who. But you don't sit down and actually think about everybody in the world, the state of being that everybody is in. You can even think, you can even understanding by asking yourself the state of being that you're in, because the same programs that are running through your mind are the same programs that are running through a lot of other people's minds. And just because you as an individual, you kind of hold on to these things and it's eating you up internally instead, some others actually lash out outside. And a lot of people don't understand why. It's because they're feeling the same way that you're feeling within you. Not exactly the same, but probably worse, you know? And they don't know how to get through it. You don't even know how to get through it. So whether someone is doing something outside of them to kind of forget about the pain, whatever you're doing inside of yourself, trying to forget about the pain, it's still gonna remain there, and it's gonna build up this void, this darkness that's gonna keep sucking whatever light, whatever things that you're feeding yourself constantly. And then one day you just lash out. One day you just lash out. That's the same with these people. They lash out because they don't know. They don't understand. And there's no one there that can truly help them but themselves. But they don't know that. And that's why I say, if people, a lot of people say they want to save the world and this and that. But it's like, if you want to save the world, you have to save yourself first. Because by healing yourself, you're going to heal the world. Trust me. However way you're feeling right now, right? However, in general, however way you feel, everybody that's around you is going to pick up on that vibration, because when you have a certain emotion feeling, that's what creates your aura. That's what creates your protection, basically, right? So if you keep on having negative experiences and you feel as though, you can handle, but the aura that you're going to be building out is going to be built out based on hurt, based on pain, based on, you know, however, right? And whoever is going to come around you or is going to gravitate towards you are the same people that have the same type of aura, or your aura is going to affect theirs, even if they had different auras than you, and they're going to start to manifest those same feelings within themselves, you know like, that's why there's a saying that, show me your friend, there you are. Whoever you around, whoever you constantly around, you are attached to that person, right? To whereas though anything that they do negatively is gonna start to reflect on you. You're gonna start to play out those same energy, whether you like it or not. And you're gonna start to manifest things in your life where you don't understand, and you have to look at the people around you. And once you do that, you're gonna start to you end up then going within you and see if those are really how you're feeling, if that's really how you are. If not, then you need to detach from those people, place, and things that's causing you to playing those type of energies. And I know a lot of people can't do that because they feel as though it's family and this and that. But you have to understand something. In this world that we're living in, everybody's trying to win. Spirit, soul, body, everybody's trying to win, everybody's trying to succeed. So I'll let you know that if you as an individual, you're trying to succeed, how does your soul feel? How does your spirit feel? What does your spirit want? It wants the same thing. So every spirit, whether good or bad, is trying to win, right? So every spirit is gonna trying to do things to block others, or block just to get there, just to get there. So it's like that. Everybody's trying to win. So the thing is, you know, like I said, we all have to work with, we have all have to fix those wounds within ourselves. because we cannot do that unless we uh, um, actually commit to it and actually want to actually do something, because a lot of people are lazy. A lot of people want to be handed stuff to them, so a lot of people want to be smothered and noticed and taken care of. Because of that, they don't know how to take care of themselves. Like, they don't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to truly understand themselves and what they truly want. And even if they do, they have to get confirmation from others, you know. They have to get approval from others. But it's like, why do you need approval from others when you are the key? You truly know what is good and not good for you, you know. But at the end of the day, like I always say, spirit do not know what they do. And because the spirit come first, if your spirit is all fucked up and messed up, you're going to be also, you know. And because in this realm you are the key, your mind is the key, so fix your mind. If you do not, your soul is gonna unfortunately be affected also, you know. And your spirit is just gonna be locked within, not able to, come out and help you out and actually work with you the way you want to. It can only do but so much. Everybody can only do but so much. And like, it's not like, I don't know. I look at life as like a chessboard, you know. You're playing with yourself. You're playing with yourself, you know. You're not playing with nobody else but yourself. And you might look at, yeah, we are trinities, okay? But they are separate entities within themselves, within your body. So, and trust me, like, it's not, shit, I lost my train of thought. But basically, like, oh damn, I wanted to say something really important too, but like, you have to understand how life work, you know. Because if you don't understand how life work, you can't, like, you can't truly make it. And you have to, like, not be too receptive of things all the time and not be too agreeable to everything. You know how people say you have to be, open-minded, right, to things. Yeah, but you can't be open-minded to just anything. You cannot. And you have to work with yourself, because if you're working for somebody else, you're working against yourself. And you're always going to fail. Trust me, you're always going to fail, whether you're aware of it or not. And a lot of people think that, oh, it's about the material things or money or having a house. No, it's far from that. It's even the lowest thing you can get. So if right now you have success and you have money and you have all that, okay, that's like the first step. That's like the first thing. That's not even the first, that's the last thing. Like, that's the last thing to even have that's, you know, good. Because when you have that, your your soul or your peace, I guess, it depends, right? That's why I said it's the last thing. It's not really much of the material thing. It's more of like your state of being, because you can have all the money in the world, but how is your state of being? How do you truly feel? you know you can have all these material things, but how do you truly feel? you know because if you're still fucked up, then trust me, whatever you gain is not enough, and is not what is gonna make you Success does not make you happy. Trust me, money does not make you happy. It's what you do with it that makes you happy. That's why, like, um, I resonate so much with this saying of like, money is not the root of evil, but is your intention. Is the intention behind. That's why intention is so important. Like with anything you're trying to do. Like, what is your intention? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? And a lot of people, because they don't know, or they're being suggested so many things outside of themselves that they don't truly resonate with, but they're being so indoctrinated, throughout their lives that they think that's what they want. But that's just another way for them to stay blinded and not truly understand. And it's not their fault. Like, a lot of people are victim of master manipulation, of indoctrinations, are just not truly being aware of what they are truly getting themselves into or truly believing in. Like, it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, you want to be free, you want to be at peace, you have to save yourself. You have to help yourself, you know? And you know how people trying to accomplish things, right? And at a point in time, you actually get to close to what it is that you're trying to accomplish, right? And there are different people. They are those that will actually